Alrighty, welcome back for episode 3 of Studio Gears Gear Talk.
No longer at the table.
No.
Changing it up.
Yeah, we decided we're going to stand up when we present to you. I hope you appreciate it.
Because we're stand-up guys.
Right, we're stand-up gentlemen here, folks. Welcome. Thank you. Focus looks good. Okay. So we're also going to try sort of a new format. Instead of rambling on and on and on, we're going to maybe rapid fire through a few topics.
But let us know if you like that random rambling on about different gear. If
We're
you
good
like
at
that,
it.
I mean, we can do that.
Right.
It's totally fine to sit down and talk for an hour, but these smaller formats should be a little more consumable.
Right. Get to the point, tell you about something, get to the next point.
Yeah.
Where would you like to start, Richard?
Okay, so there's a new modular synth that came out called the All Flesh. Really, it's like, I mean, if it's unique is what it is. It's basically, it's a little pad that you put into your modular system and you become the patch. You become the patch cable.
So it takes advantage of the human body's natural frequencies,
Yeah,
and
like,
ability to transfer energy. But
so it's designed to be completely like specialized to your touch. So the way that you touch things, the amount of pressure you put on, the finesse, the angle, all that stuff is different, and that'll change the sound of the patch. So no one can really create the sound that you create with these all-flesh modular system synths.
they say that, again, everybody is going to be able to produce a different sound. In fact, no two people ought to be able to produce the exact same sound, at least not without a little bit of trial and error, if you will.
Yeah, trying to touch exactly how they touch. It's a little creepy, but
touch it like I do. No, like I do. But it does seem neat. I mean, it's certainly a weird sort of niche-ish thing.
yeah, I mean, it's simple. It's compact. It's not like this giant thing. They're individual.
Right.
So you connect it, boom, boom.
Which kind of leads us right into our next thing, which was the dead duck synth. Now, how much did this one cost?
It's free.
It's absolutely free,
It
guys.
is free.
So it's available from their website. We'll put a link in the description. We'll put some information here on the screen for you.
It is a VTS plugin, so
VST.
VST.
Yeah.
My bad. It is a VST plugin. So
Right.
those of you like me that use Pro Tools,
Right.
you're kind of out of luck.
Yeah, you're going to need to look at a DAW that hosts VSTs. A lot of the other ones will. Even programs like Premiere will host VSTs, but I'm not sure if they'll host the instrument side of things. Usually it's for effects processing. But you could certainly use, I think, Cubase, Innuendo, Sonar, Ableton Live.
Yeah.
Right.
All the ones.
Your options are wide open.
Yeah.
Except Pro Tools. No
Get
way.
it. I mean, it's free. Just get it. You
Right,
never know
play
when you're
with
going to
it.
be changing DAWs if you're whatever. Yeah.
So that actually, again, kind of rapid firing, will put us right into a piece of gear that we carry. It's the SM Pro Audio V Machine.
V Machine.
I know, right? Sounds like you could put this in your car and make it go faster, but that's not what it does at all.
Not yet.
This is built for a MIDI keyboard controller. So instead of needing your laptop to carry around to host your instruments, plug your MIDI keyboard into, play sounds out of, with this device, it actually will store and host your VSTs. So therefore, once you plug your MIDI keyboard into it, this is now going to produce all the sounds. Plug some speakers into this, you've got a working sound device.
That's crazy.
It's very crazy. I mean, it's really neat. Whether you're using it in the studio, patching this back into the computer for recording purposes, or using it live for small venues, again, all you got to do is plug this into some powered speakers, and now your very simple MIDI keyboard controller just became a fully featured synthesizer.
And there is also a microphone in.
A microphone in. So not only can you produce the music, but you could actually sing along. Again, for a small venue, if you were just doing a really, really private,
Perfect.
with yourself or with you playing and one person singing, this device does it all for you. And again, you can route it into the computer as well, so that you could, or into any recording, medium of your choice, to record everything coming out of here. This one is available on Studio Gears, both on our eBay store, and we'll be having it hosted on the website very shortly. We'll put some links into the description so you could jump over and check it out.
Get here as well you can.
Right? Jumping back into a topic from last week, as I come back in here into the secret area. We talked about the Ibanez MIDI pedals. We actually had some in stock and we didn't even know it. These are a couple of their older.
They're so small that we just glided right past them.
They were hiding from us. So we currently have the Super Metal Mini. I'm sure we'll be getting the other ones in just as soon as Ibanez fully releases them. We'll put a link to the sales page in the description below in case you want to pick some up. We've also got some of their standard pedals available.
I gotta say though, for a super metal pedal, it's very cute. It doesn't look metal at all. It's got the sparkles finish.
The only way to describe these mini pedals is cute.
Yeah.
Now the sound they produce is hard. There's nothing wrong with the metal sound that they produce. Once it's plugged in, you're not going to know any different. But when you're holding a little guy, or when you're looking at a little guy like this, it's cute.
It's cute.
Very cute. Very cute, Ibanez. Very cute.
Very perfect if you have a small pedal board and you have a lot of pedals. You want to substitute your distortion out. There you go. Super metal.
Absolutely.
Mini.
I think that's probably where Ibanez was going. If you've got 10 effects that you like to cycle through between your set, that's 10 pedals. With that size pedal, your board could be this small instead of, the size that it would be for regular size pedals. Pretty cool. Options.
I dig options.
Right. The more options you can have. I mean, again, it doesn't mean it's going to replace your other metal pedals. It has a purpose. Tighter spaces.
Metal pedal. Super metal pedal.
Super metal pedal. Mini metal pedal.
Ha!
Ha!
PreSonus.
PreSonus. So we haven't talked much about interface gear, both what we use here in studio and just what we offer in general, which is going to change because we've been digging through the warehouse to find out what exactly we've got.
We got a ton.
We've got a ton. I mean, we got the guitars, and you'll still see the guitar videos and all that good stuff, all the brands that we represent.
But now you got to know what we use to record them.
Right.
Or what we would use to record them.
Right.
If we could.
And so I'll just bust out the one we use in studio because we don't need a whole lot. We use the PreSonus 44 VSL. So 4-channel, all powered. So you don't have to, worry about putting batteries in your microphones or what have you. It's a great little interface, very nifty. Does work with Pro Tools. We haven't had any or too many troubles.
No, I'm a little bit of trouble, but it's all fixed over.
Right.
It's
not
easy
Avid
enough.
certified. So
I think it was. Yeah, I think it was user error.
Yeah. Once you figure out how to make Pro Tools like it, they work pretty well together.
And it's perfect if you have a small little setup. If all you're doing is recording a couple instruments, guitars, basses, it's perfect. That's what we use.
Yep.
In every single video, including this one right now.
That's right.
We got this going.
Right. So if you want to know what the audio sounds like coming through, you're listening to it.
Listen to every single video from March 1st onward.
Right. And
May 1st, my bad.
PreSonus is all about options, which again, we like options as well. So again, we use the 4x4 because it's just versatile enough for the various types of projects we've been getting into. If maybe you needed something a little bit smaller, they have models like the, what do they call this one?
Fire Studio Mobile.
Mobile. So it's just 2 channels, but again, you can get pretty much the same functionality if you only needed the 2 channels. And they have units that go all the way up to 20 channels.
And if you're just starting out, that's all you need is 2 channels.
That's it. It's a guitar and a microphone. You're ready to rock.
Perfect. Small desk space, mobile. Get
Speaking
it.
of microphones, if you're not happy with the way your microphone sounds, but you don't want to buy a whole nother microphone, PreSonus has something else that we use here in studio, which is the Tube Pre. Also use this at home in my home studio because, again, if you're on a budget, your microphone isn't quite top par, this can add that little bit of extra warmth that's really going to make you really fall in love with the sound that you're producing.
Tube mic sounds are phenomenal.
Right.
I mean, I've used it in a couple of videos. We probably link those too.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah. I've used it. It sounds great, especially if you have a nice, rich voice like myself.
Hey, we can't all be perfect, Richard.
Sorry.
Again, available through Studio Gears. We'll show you some links in the description. And again, if you want to hear what she sounds like, we'll link over to some of the videos where Richard's actually played around with it. I would say coming up shortly within the next few weeks, we'll do spotlight videos on a lot more of this gear.
Yeah, we'll get all the PreSonus going. We'll get all the pedals we got going.
Yeah.
We're not just guitars.
And it says recording and more. So the
Recording
more is the
and
guitars.
more.
We actually need to focus on the studio stuff for you. So show you a reason to come back to the website. You already got a guitar from us. Let's show you all the other nifty, neat stuff that we offer.
Yeah.
I
think that's it.
It's about short and sweet as it gets, guys. That was 13 minutes.
Probably less on your end.
Yeah, by the time we cut it. So
You're welcome.
hopefully, hopefully it cuts together pretty well. We'll see you guys next time. Again, I'm Joseph.
I'm Richard.
And this has been Gear Talk.